And we are back. Baldur's Gate 3. We left off getting the moon lantern previously. Now, let's just kind of search the area a little bit, see if there's any goods down here before we keep making our way to Moonrise Tower. Or Towers. Towers. Modal. Anyway. Did the I think the ladder that was here broke. Okay.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
So we'll just come on over this way for a second. We don't have a good path down. So in that case... I guess we're just gonna have to take a slight hit. That's okay. Hello. Broke our Hunter's Mark concentration.
I have the magic touch.
Which is fine.
No time to dally.
Everyone's gonna take slight... I don't want you to take that much of a hit, unless you have to. Let's get you a little closer. There we go.
Alright, what now?
Regroup, that's what. Let's see.
What's hiding here?
So we got a little bit of gold, a lantern, and an axe. Thought I saw something else here. I can go to camp, do this. I did a little bit of inventory cleanup as well, just a little, before recording. Not a lot, but enough.
Best be on my way.
There's the chest over here.
No traps, please.
Check a couple of these barrels and whatnots. Okay. Let's just come on up here. Boom. We use the key. So this is Hemmergrim Mist Amulet, which is Fog Cloud. We can cast Fog Cloud, as in Terry. I don't think anyone's going to need to use it, let alone for an amulet, so I'm just going to send that over to camp for now. Terry, I suppose you might be able to walk or jump even. Nope, don't have enough space. Everyone's in our way. Alright, let's do this. Karlach. Can you... Yes?
Still alive. So that's progress.
Shadowheart is in the way.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Let's see. Get over here. Ugh. I was hoping we could just make a easier jump. Nope, can't do that. Okay. So we might be able to just jump down right there. We could jump up this thing. No? Okay. Well, taking another hit.
All is ash and meat.
Alright. So, in that case,
inside?
We'll search out here. Nothing. There's a little bit of a fight right here. I suppose we can go ahead and do that.
At the ready.
Let's go ahead and just make ourselves a little save. Alright. Right here.
Ambush. That's curious.
There's a movable brick here. Potter's chest key. Okay. Get that. Measle. Boom, boom. And we're being seen, so they're not ambushing just yet. We can't sneak attack, but we can, at the very least, open up. Alright. Get our Dread Ambusher going. One of these. I just want to try to focus one of them. That didn't work as well as I was hoping. If I remember correctly, they can teleport and try to drag you off and stuff like that. So let's bounce back a tick. And I think we can do a Hunter's Mark. around. Okay. They're all very surprised. Let's see, what do we want to do? Don't have a way to group them up currently. Let me look at something. Are they weak to... They have dark vision, that's about it. Huh. We could do a magic missile. We'll upscale that to level 2, so we'll hit all 4 of them. Now Shadowheart can fly. Oh, I did not mean to end the turn. I accidentally hit space. I was gonna have her fly somewhere, but never mind. Alright, let's see. Let's just open up with some Eldritch Blast. Nah. No. Not as much damage as I was hoping. Bring Gale back a touch.
Alright, Karlak. It's go time.
Let's get angry. Get our throw going.
My little trick.
There we go, Karlak. Oh, throw this. Right there. Good stuff. Alright, come back. Terry, what can you do, buddy? Reapply Hunter's Mark. Let's get... That's better. Alright, now that he's invisible, move up a touch. Let them kind of waste their turn, so to speak. %50 chance to hit. Let's go for it. Thank you, Shadowheart.
Dice roll in my favor.
Another Eldritch. Oof. A crit miss and a crit hit.
Let's cover fire, baby.
Ridiculous. Alright. Enraged throw. Knock him down. Another throw. Dead. That other throw. Oh. Path interrupted. So let's move forward a touch. Now we can try the throw. Maybe. Path still interrupted. How much movement do we have? I mean, we can get to right here.
Under their noses.
All right.
Good idea, Karlak.
There we go. Now, with advantage, sneak attack. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. Get a little bit of gold. There's a chest, right? Yeah, right there. The potter's chest that we got the key for. So we're gonna look to jump up there.
Another step forward.
Let's just come over here real quick. Okay. Don't want everyone trying to follow. Luminous Gloves, Radiating Orb Gloves. When the wearer deals radiant damage, the target receives 2 turns of Radiating Orb, and strength saving throws are +1. Interesting. Idol of Selûne. I'll just add that to her wares.
Lunar idol, really? Are you in need of a paperweight?
Let's read this little note. Moon Maiden, protect us. Okay. That's the Selûnite resistance getting updated. I want to send these over to Shadowheart. She might have use for those. Now, as far as getting... Okay, good. No damage this time. Let's see. Heal another. It gains resistance. Or dealing radiant damage, which we can deal as Shadowheart. We get 2 turns of radiating orb. I think the resistance actually might be a bit better, so we'll stick with it. All right, from here, there's a little something over here,
Need to keep
trapped, if I remember correctly. Switch back over to Terry.
I have such a headache.
Yeah, trap right there. We'll disarm it real quick. You know the deal. Boom. I think there's a second one in here. As in a second trap. I might be wrong, though. Oh. I've got a lovely wife coming here to bring a dog. Hello. Here, I'll take the blanket. Draco's got to have his floofy blanket, otherwise he cannot rest. He's surveying the scene. Man. He's me. Love you. Good night. Goodbye. Okay. So now, I think this chest is trapped. I think. Possibly.
Bet I can crack that open.
There's no checks though, but. Ooh. Well, we rolled a natural 1. Well, I suppose that's one way to fail it, but we're going to try again using Thieves' Tools. There we go. That's better. You gain a +1 bonus to armor class while obscured. I mean, for sneaky characters, that's cool, but not as useful as what we've got currently. That's going to camp. Another black oleander. We'll get that.
Don't waste a step.
Keep coming along this way. We'll want to go over here. Probably here pretty quickly. But I thought there was something right along here. Namely, someone we're looking for. But that may not be the case, and I may be thinking of somewhere else.
Open up.
Some tieflings. We can add that to our wares. Antidote. Karlak, why don't you take that? Let's come on over here. Dead Githyanki. What you got?
What's in here?
Githyanki short sword. I'll add that to our wares. We'll inscribe slate. Not really worried about that currently. Alright, I think first thing first, we make our way to Moonrise. So we're going to be going there and doing stuff for sure.
Some caravans. The town toll house, surely.
This toll house will be coming back to.
Perhaps some of its earnings can still be found within.
Indeed. Perhaps. But we'll find that out later.
I'll kill you so badly!
Namely, we'll try to convince someone in the toll house that they shouldn't be alive anymore, essentially. All right, Moonrise Towers. There we go.
We're close. I can feel it. The Absolute. His power is strong here.
Indeed. Let's come on in here. Get some cool stuff.
That's far enough.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
My apologies. Welcome back, true soul. What news?
We'll just play along a little from the field. What news inside?
General Ketherick's advisor went off on a field trip. Zarel's in charge till he gets back.
You'll find Zarel in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
Let's hope this Zarel likes what we have to say.
Okay. And her name.
Praise the Absolute.
Right. Didn't screw up talking and stuff. Try to give away who we really are.
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of the
The
Absolute.
disciple will want to see you through the main doors.
Okay. And we'll definitely do that soon.
Very well.
We'll have conversations, though.
Well, Flo didn't tell a lie. She said you'd find me, and here you are. Karlak, isn't it?
Now there's a name I'd hope never to hear again. What was Flo doing here?
Didn't think to quiz her about her business.
Karlak, who's Flo?
Florenta the Garotta. A Cambion I knew back in Avernus. She was the closest thing I had to a friend. That said, she would have choked the life out of me if I ever turned my back on her. The fact that she knows where I am, where I might be going, doesn't exactly delight me.
Is she a threat?
Maybe. Probably. I don't know. She's a half-devil. Impossible to read. I wouldn't have given her the time of day, but even I needed a laugh once in a while. What can I say? The bitch had good jokes.
Enough chatter. Your friend gave me 3 soul coins, said I could sell them if I wanted. But if I kept them for you, she'd consider it a favor owed.
Soul coins, huh? Those could come in handy.
Well, let's have the soul coins then.
Sure. But she did have a condition.
A condition.
For every coin you take, you've got to hear the story of the soul trapped inside.
There you have it. Flo came all this way just to try to make me feel like shit. Clever use of her time. Memorized a bunch of sad stories on her behalf, did you?
Didn't need to. Your Flo did some devil woo-woo and stuck 'em in my head. Couldn't forget now if I wanted to. Do you want the coins or not?
Fine, get on with it then.
First coin's got the soul of a woman named Mavery. She was born to a cruel mother and a violent father and 3 evil brothers, all named Baldur. She never knew a day of love in all her life. When she was a girl of 15, she sold her soul to Tiamat in exchange for someone who would love her unconditionally. She got what she asked for. A fellow named Clint, destined to be her soulmate. Struck by a cart and died a few moments after clapping eyes on our Mavery. Poor guy. The scud of her soul is yours now.
Thanks, I guess.
Oh, next coin, please.
This one has got the soul of a man named Frakes. Lived in a village near Neverwinter. Hit hard by the worst hunger in 1,000 years. Frakes called out for help. Prayed for his children to have meat to eat. Zariel answered. Made old Frakes grow flesh upon flesh after flesh. His wee ones had all the meat they could stomach.
He should have known. Better to die 1,000 deaths than let Zariel into your life.
Okay, well, next coin, please.
Last one's got the soul of a little boy named Ongir. 8 years old. He liked playing in the sun with his friends. That's all I know.
That's all?
That's all. Oh, and this slip of scratch.
Well, thanks, Flo. Hearing a bunch of desperate horror has ruined my day, which I suppose was the point.
You got 3 soul coins out of the bargain, didn't you? I'd quit whinging if I were you. I did my part. That means our business is done. Unless you've got actual gold to hand.
Oh, let's see the wares. Okay. Now. Thank you, yes, thank you. There's some armor pieces. Some couple +2s in there. I'm trying to think if he's got anything we really want. Well, Raging the Were generates 2 turns of Wrath, which is Constitution +2 up to 20. Could be useful for Karlach, but not too worried about that. Gloves Duelist. No thanks. Transposition, Lightning, Humanoid Slaying, Aberration Slaying, Angelic Reprieve. Yeah, nothing I really need right now. From here, the Shield, +3 bonus to Initiative. That could potentially be useful, but... Oh, actually. Just want to come here, sell our wares. Okay.
Better hope you can handle what I've got.
Right. Now, there's also Roa. You may remember from Act 1.
Ah, a new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service, true soul?
Even though she seemingly doesn't remember us. Anyway, I have anything to trade? Okay. Now, let's see. Spiteful Thunder. Poison. What else we got here? Chainmail. Sharpened Snare. Scale. Devotion. Plate. Okay. Armor-wise, not too bad. Now, what's the thing? I'm trying to think. There's something that she sells. Is this... No, I don't think it's a staff. Maybe it's the Vow of Awareness that can be useful. There are many targets for scrolls. Nothing that I really need. We'll just have to remember double check this later.
An honor, true soul.
Later, not now. But before we pass a point of no return, so to speak, we may want to come back and get a refresher on the loot. Okay, now otherwise... I think it's over here. Is it this door? Or is it the next one over?
Seems simple enough.
Yeah, right over here. Oh, we could have got here through the first door. Anyway, Araj.
Araj Baldur, trader in all things occult. A very great pleasure to meet you, true soul. Should you be interested, I have a particular offer I'd like to make.
Well, let's hear about it.
Put plainly, I'd like your blood. A vial of true soul's blood, specifically. With 1 drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself.
Okay, what kind of potion is it you can make?
No idea, but it will be unique to you. Your blood essence and the Absolute's blessing intertwined. We can learn exactly what that means together,
All right, let's do it.
Just a little prick and it's all over. Close your eyes. There we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well. And if I may, would you have a moment to discuss another more personal matter? Truth be told, I heard tell of your coming before you arrived. Ketheric's dogs prowl far and wide round the tower. I know you travel with a delightful Nightwalker in your retinue. Please, I have a proposal for him. I will reward you both, handsomely.
Well, what kind of proposal?
I will speak of it when he is here, not before. But it will be to your advantage. I promise.
You aren't working for Cazador, are you?
That is not a name which has ever passed my lips. I am a friend to you. I wish to be a friend to him.
Yeah, I think I can bring him here.
I must prepare myself for his arrival.
Okay, so we got Elixir of Half-Elven Healing. So that is, upon consumption, you and surrounding allies regain hit points equal to your Constitution score. My Constitution is 15, so a pretty, at least, you know, sizable heal, you know, for just a quick little... So, not bad. Not the best thing in the world, but definitely not bad. Okay, now we want to come into here for one of the cooler cutscenes in the game. And voice acting by J.K. Simmons, who's great. And basically everything.
I was a farrier in Disarring Valley. We did as we was told, General. Followed every order.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
Us? No, it was Minthara. She got the orders. She...
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
You failed to retrieve the artifact. You failed to protect your true soul. You do not deserve to live.
I'll just keep silent. Keep watching.
Mercy, General! Please!
General Thorm?
Let our newest arrival speak. You have seen what these creatures are capable of, and you have seen their inadequacies. Isn't that so? What is your judgment?
You know I'm loyal! Tell him!
Enough! True Soul, tell the General how the goblins served our cause.
Well, I think they're worthless.
Lies! I served the Absolute! I did everything I was told!
And there you have it. We are too close to the ending and the new beginning. I can coddle failure no longer. Kill them quickly.
What? No!
You creaking old bag of shit! I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again.
No.
Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, let us take advantage of our surprising guest and their particular creative genius. I'm sure the results will send a clear message to the troops on the importance of discipline.
Of course, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish.
we will try to contain our excitement.
Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
Please! You gotta help me! For old time's sake!
Got quite a few options. We'll say a dream of blood pools deep enough to bathe in. Rent me a bath.
No! Please! Oh.
They're dead. Zarel will want to hear of this.
In another lifetime, you were greeted in this throne room like a god, not the living wreck you are now. Your disgrace has something to do with this Ketheric. You yearn to flay him until he forgets himself, as you have.
Yeah, we'll, you know, keep it in. We'll grit our teeth, ignore the feeling. Making scenes not going to answer the questions.
With difficulty, you banish the pooling evil that bewitches your quivering limbs. Perhaps parts of you were scattered in this spire. Time to knit yourself together.
The seat of the Absolute's power, occupied by a general that cannot be killed. But his followers are flesh and blood.
Indeed they are.
We must learn more about his power.
Okay. So. Well, there's Zrel, who's not upstairs.
General Thorm's prayers and
Now she is.
preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciples Realm?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No, better yet, show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. A pool of warmth spreads through your mind as she settles on the memory of you commanding the goblins to die.
Oh, I like you. That was inventive and efficient.
Child could have done it.
And what a fine child it would be. But you didn't come here to tear the wings off insects. You came here to answer the Absolute's call. Let's see what you're made of.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palate. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
Okay. So, we can try to distract her with thoughts of our care for Shadowheart. We can try to fake it. We can get a rogue deception, intimidation, or wisdom, which we have no negative to, but we only have a +2. That's also +2. That's +2. That's +2. And that's +5. So, for my lovely half in the future, who does not like Shadowheart or lae'zel, I'm sorry. Alright, add a little bonus. We'll get a bit of guidance. That's good enough.
You took pity on one of Shah's sorry little followers. Or was it genuine affection? Let's take a closer look. With the Absolute, your fantasies can become more real than flesh. The pleasures of the mind can surpass those of the body. I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted.
Okay, show me the power.
Why not? What's the point in power if you don't get to have a little fun every now and again? She gave me the power to cut the thread of life with a thought. But I can caress as well as cut. That's why you should stay on my good side. And the best way to do that is to serve General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
Okay. I live to serve. What do I need to do?
There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there, aid Balthazar if you can, and bring the relic home.
Okay, understood. Ready to head out?
The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moon lantern to survive them. Take one from Balthazar's chambers. But don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
Okay, got Balthazar's room key. We already have a moon lantern, so we don't necessarily need to go there right now. We can go there later, for sure. Alright, there's other stuff to do here, but we'll get to that later. I do want to come back to the Last Light Inn. So there's something I forgot to do here previously.
Dead man walking.
Alright, let's just come on over this way. I'm gonna switch to have that out. Actually, we don't even need it for now. Anyway. Alright, let's come on over here. Let's see if we can...
Flame color. That's your name, isn't it? Art color? I'm Fistular.
Nathaniel and me climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
Name you mentioned Nathaniel. Who's that?
No idea, I'm afraid. Whoever it is must be someone important to him. He's been saying the same thing over and over, ever since we found him.
Okay. That song, have you heard it before?
No, not till I met Art, anyway. It seems to be all he remembers.
Alright, well, I'll see what I can discover.
Thank you.
Okay, so there's something we're gonna go get and then come back for. Granted, I think we could have just gone and picked it up anyway. Pretty sure. Alright, another thing we want to do is venture out this way a little bit. So let's do that. Slight bit of backtracking, but there's some stuff that, you know, we can kind of pick up a quest over here, and then we come back over here, and then come back to it, you know, that kind of thing. Now I need to go this way, if I remember my pathing correctly. And then we're gonna come up here, I think, and then around that way. Something to that effect. Let's see, on rests. Let's grab our short rest. Okay. Let's make our way up this way. We need to be on the lookout for these things. These shadow-cursed vine blights, needle blights. These things can be tricky if we're not ready for them. Namely, if you just walk into an ambush. I don't think I can sneak attack that, but 75%. Okay, now we're gonna come over here. Oh, they're in combat. Oh, well then in that case. Well, that's fine. Okay, we're invisible again. We can get that with advantage. And advantage. Yeah, let's take out the one up top. At least that's my idea.
Here we go again.
And we missed. There we go, nice. Okay, we can hide.
Softer than a whisper.
For now.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Gale, what do we want to do here? Target's too far, eh? Could do some fireball. Maybe get 3 of them. Let's actually get tactical view so I can see this a bit better. There we go. I think that's good. We don't need fire resistance. Got some lightning charges. We'll bring it back a touch.
My faith will protect me.
Alright, let's try some... Ooh, that's outside. This one's got some radiating orbs so we can see it. Upscale it a touch.
Time has come.
Now she can fly. So we'll fly ahead. Just chill.
Jimmy on the go.
Get raging. And throwing, of course.
Easy.
Ooh, double critical hit. Nice. Alright. Slight disadvantage because it's still dark. That's okay. Action surge, I'm gonna save. We'll get a shield. Nice. Okay. Scorching Ray. 1 there, and then 2 here. Boom. Shadowheart took a bit of an explosion there.
This protects me.
Okay, let's see. Heal yourself up a bit. I think that's okay. For now, and drink a potion.
Where am I?
Right.
What's going on?
Some Shadowroot sack. Take those.
Anything of use?
My dogs are barking. Can we rest?
Everyone's a little tired. We'll get the rest soon. Don't you worry. Little lockpick. Sweet. And Arcane Cultivation. Gale, why don't you take that? Gain 10 temporary hit points and become blessed. I'll send that to Karlach. Wares and some gold. Nice.
They should all be running.
Let's just watch out for the vines. But Shadowheart's clearly going to get stuck in. Alright. Now, before I go... Yeah, there's... Yep. This is the place I was thinking of. So at least I headed in the right direction. That's plus. Another sack. on over here.
Where lies your guilt?
The waning moon.
What's going on here?
You walk in the darkness unafraid. How curious.
Caca!
A fair point. Perhaps this one could assist us. The murdered lie silent. The raven asks, will you be their voice?
Speak plainly. What are you talking about?
Forgive me. It has been some time since I spoke to another. This woman tended a bar where she took her patrons, her friends, into her confidence, promised their secrets were safe with her. Yet she turned their words into knives and stabbed them in the back. They died because of her, and to this day her victims lie unavenged.
Well, doubt you're here out of the goodness of your heart.
I have no heart. I seek a record of this one's crimes, written in her own hand. Through it, I can summon her spirit and force her to face trial for her crimes.
Well, that's some powerful magic.
Not for one such as I. Your soul sparks with justice, with fortitude. This is your chance to bring a murderer to justice, to avenge her victims. Will you take it?
Okay, what must I do?
I thank you, as do those who died by her words. Go to the distillery, the one she calls the Waning Moon. Find the ledger and bring it to me.
Pretty simple. Go somewhere, get something, come back. And we shall do that. Now, there's also a little chest over here. Let's give that a little lockpick, shall we? Don't think it's trapped or anything. Okay. Boom. Just the gold for now. And there's some more. It's around here. Is it further up here, or is it further down here? That's what I don't quite recall. So, actually, let me have a little look around. It's right here. This is the other thing I wanted to do. At least in this particular area. So, we're gonna come over this way. And over here. So we got a little ways to travel. Watch out for the vines. Make sure no one gets trapped in it that's not Shadowheart. Since Shadowheart's able to protect herself a little bit, you know, I just don't want to have, like, Gale or Karlak get trapped. Okay. Start heading up this way a touch. I think either path will get us where we need to go. That's that ambush. Oh. Camera's getting a little wonky. Okay. Just come over here. I want to check something. Namely, I want to double check that this is an ambush. If it is, then we can basically, yep. This is a bit of an ambush. I want to make our way around it. At least that's the idea. So, let's come back over here. Hydrate real quick while we do. get over here. Then we come through here. Over to here, do some jumping. That's the idea.
The very plates of the earth have been shattered by the magic of the Shadow Curse. Utterly fascinating. Unless you happen to be standing on it, of course.
And indeed, very astute of you, Gale. Alright. I have this. And a night orchid. And if we talk to Shadowheart...
So, that's what people mean when they talk about butterflies in their stomach. Did you want something?
Let's see. I thought we had the option for that. So basically, it's her favorite flower. So you could be like, here. I don't think we did that before, but it's okay. If it comes back up, do that later. All right, let's have a little hop. A little shadowed battlefield waypoint. Now, come up here for a little shim-shim.
She was no fun. All I wanted was to play.
Okay, there. Githyanki. Just come on over here.
Boo! I scared you! I saw it! Nobody beats me at hide and seek. Will you play with me?
Who are you?
I'm Oliver. I'm 7. Will you play with me?
I don't think we can do a good Arcana check on this, just to kind of understand what's happening, but let's see. A 14, okay, we'll get a bit of guidance. Alright, we got it. Not bad.
Not an ordinary child, but not a spectre either. One part of a greater whole, something ancient and oddly sad.
Okay, you want to play? Fine.
All right. I'll hide, and you seek. Find me, and you win.
All right, let's begin.
Get ready, and no cheating.
All right, so basically, just follow him over to his invisible path, and we can
You weren't
do
supposed
that.
to find me. You weren't supposed to win.
I think we're finished here.
We're finished when I say we're finished. Let's play another game. I deserve a chance to even the score.
Nah, I'm finished.
We're not finished.
Okay. Now we get to fight Doggy, Daddy, Mummy. So, they're a bit in the dark. Outside normal range a little bit. So I think maybe move up here a touch. Get her dread ambusher going. Best mummy ever is her descriptor on her, under her name. Bit of that. Bit of this. Now invisible. Okay.
Swords meet sorcery.
Gale, what do we want you to do? Don't want you to use... Well, we're gonna rest soon, so you know what? 60%? Sure. Do not react. Did not do anywhere near as much damage as I was hoping. Daddy's lecture. Let's try to charm. Saved. That's okay. Alright, Karlak, time to... Oh, yeah, we don't have rage charge, so normal throws for now.
Go on.
Immune to prone, but that's okay. We do this. Now we can action surge. Throw again. And one more. Okay, I was like, where is our returning pike? Took a second to return. And a critical miss. You don't say. Okay, well, we can try to shove a dog. Oh, didn't go anywhere. I think some spirit guardians might be in order. I was hoping we might be able to move forward. Actually, we can do this. There we go. With the flight, and then we come back for a get the spirit guardian. God, I can't say guardians today. Spirit guardians reapplied to the dog. Here, I don't have it in my hand. I was gonna say something we haven't done. Yeah, we're not wielding a finesse weapon in our main hand. I was thinking we could do like a, but we'd have to drop the moon lantern. And I don't trust that. So we'll just come back here a second. Sneak attack with the bow. Regular. And poof.
If not over, then through.
Just come through here. Check out this one. Dad's axe, wooden chest. Let's give that a little lockpick. I mean, what do we do? Oh. Mental inhibition. Foe saving throw against one of your spells or actions. They gain mental fatigue. That could be interesting in certain situations, but send it to camp for now. There's a stuffed owlbear toy. We'll take that. Alright. What else? Come back here later. Let me think. Toll House. There is... I think a little something... No, I'm thinking of something back over here. Okay, I think best bet for now is we're going to be doing this stuff. So let's come over to Moonrise. Let's go ahead and get our long rest. Like so.
Seems like a good
Gale's mirror image.
Good evening. I'm here on behalf of Gale of Waterdeep. He wishes to extend you an invitation for a private conversation in a more suitable locale.
Alright, well, show me the way.
Gladly. Simply follow yonder path, and soon you will find him.
Okay. We shall auto-select our supplies, get a full rest. See what Gale is up to.
I love this time of night. There's an almost reverent silence that accompanies the peak of darkness, when you'd almost believe the dawn will never break. The cradle of eternity. timelessness of lovers. That most beautiful of fantasies.
Well, you seem especially philosophical this evening. You all right?
I will be. Soon. I am perhaps just one hard day away from being without any troubles at all. This may be my last night alive. I wanted it to be under a canopy of beauty and wonder. I thought this place might bring me peace. I thought it might make the weight of what I must do feel a little lighter. But I'm not so sure.
Well, I refuse to believe this is the end. We'll find another way. Promise, so that way Gale doesn't have to go and blow himself up or anything like that.
Thank you. But even if we do find another way, perhaps this is the right way. The end fate wishes for me. There is no point in running from the inevitable. Better to meet it on my own terms.
Well, why are you so sure it's inevitable? We haven't even found this heart of the Absolute yet.
I can feel it. Ever since we set foot in this strange, corrupted land. The closer we get, the heavier my own heart becomes. Stay with me a while, will you? Day will come all too soon, even in this place.
All right. We'll be by Gale's side, whatever dawn brings.
Yes, but there is so much to live for and so few moments in which to house it all. Damn you. Damn you for giving me so much to care about. Our friends, our adventures. This would have been so much easier if it was just me, but it isn't. If there is a way, any way, to save all that's grown dear to me, I want to seize it. I just cannot fathom what that might be, other than to fail Mystra and condemn the world. Stay with me, will you? I don't want to think of it anymore, but I don't want to be alone either.
All right, stay with him. Watch the stars in silence. Basically, Gale needs a friend. Oh. We're all like, ah, and then the pixie. Ah. Okay, so there we go. We made it through that night. There's Scratch. Hello. But we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here before we continue into more of these shadow-cursed lands. So, that'll do it for me for now, and I'm going to get out of here. But before I do, as always, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy. See you guys later.